Alright, what is up, my dudes? Welcome back to episode 4. And today, I think it's time to start getting some work done on an atmospheric miner ship. Yes, so I did a little bit of welding up between the last episode and now. I just got some plating done. I did get a little bit more gold, about 31,000. So it'll be refined eventually. The cobalt, for some reason, just takes an absurd amount of time to produce. Aside from that, everything is the same. Wind turbines, single turret, ready to fight some meteors. So the things that we want to get started is obviously we need to get a landing gear. But not that big of a landing gear. So I need a small landing gear. So we'll put it right there. Slap about 4 blocks high should be good. And then so we got you. We need a cockpit for our new ship. I always start with the cockpit, not the large one. See if we can produce our stuff. So we'll get this guy placed right about there. I'll weld them up real quick. Alright, so we got the cockpit ready. Now the big thing that we want to do, I'm kind of doing this freehand, so bear with me. We want the small conveyors, and then we'll go 1, 1, and we're gonna actually go 2, just so we have extra room if we want to add anything that needs the conveyor system. So add you guys real quick. And then we'll probably put our gyros in between here. 2 of them should be enough. And as far as batteries, we should have the stuff that we need to make our azimuth battery now, which will be wonderful, and I sure hope so. Let's do azimuth battery, small grid. It's gonna go large grid, that's fine. So small grid, try to make 2 of them. We'll see if we can produce the stuff to make 2 of them. I certainly hope so. There we go. If we have 2 azimuth small batteries on this thing, it'll take forever to charge, but that's fine. But it'll last quite a long time, and that's pretty much what I'm aiming for. I want this thing to last forever. These batteries are kind of weird. It looks like they're maybe 2x2 or 3x3. I can't really tell. Okay, so we should be able to get, let's see, 1, 2. What? Oh, full storage. So I think these are, so the 3x3. Ew. I really want to put one of them right on top of here. So if I just for now put that there, and then there we go. Oh, it's so nice. It just sits right there. It might be good with just one for now. Oh, that's so nice. That fits so good. I love it. Okay. So if we access the control panel, fully depleted in nothing. So current. So it looks like it holds 12.9 megawatts. So we have 3 megawatts of power in this thing? That's crazy, dude. And now that that's placed, we should be able to take out this. Yes, yes. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so what we can do now, do atmospheric thrusters, large atmospheric, but the small grid type. Get 2 of them. It's gonna take a while. Let me get the components ready for this guy. Alright, so I got 2 large atmospheric thrusters built. So I think we'll put one right here and the other right there, and that's going to provide a majority of our upward thrust. There we go. And I think those are on, so we can hop into the cockpit, take a look, turn those guys off. There we go. Alright, so we got our thrusters. Now we need... I think we might actually be okay with the 1 battery, but I'm going to leave room maybe for another one. I want to see if I can get a cargo container or 2 maybe in this small area right here. So we'll do cargo. I think I might actually want to do a large cargo, but a small grid one. There we go. Go ahead and see if we can produce that stuff up real quick. So production is done. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 by 3. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that'll give us pretty good amount of space in between these cargo conveyors for gyroscopes. And I'm going to leave a couple empty spaces for some smaller reactors later on down the road. Got all this space in here. And that'll give us also space for another battery on top here. And we're going to set this guy up, hopefully. How big are you? You're what, 5 by 5? Looks like it. So, big on the side, big on... So if we want the 2 bigs on the sides. Should be right about there. And then we got big, big, and big on the sides. We have the small connection there, which will feed our drills into here. Maybe we can put the connector right here on the back. And then we just got a bunch of room for thrusters, really. What are the thrusters? They're 3 by 3 also. So we could put a couple more if we want some really big thrust. I'm not too sure how we want to do this yet. So we might actually want more thrust. Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll do 2 more of the regular ones, and then we'll do some small thrusters. Making sure I have enough. Nickel is kind of coming down. Silicon's good, so we're looking okay. We look pretty good. Alright, so we got 2 more. Large thrusters ready to go. We'll load these guys up real quick. And then we'll hop in the cockpit, make sure we turn them off. Alright, so that's our thrust right there. And then we could put another battery here. I'm not going to do it yet. And then we want to get some forward thrust going. And some reverse thrust and then side thrust and all that good stuff. Oh, this could be a bit tricky. So I think what we'll do, we got the small thrusters here. So we want at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Let's say about 20. We'll make about 20. If we can do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's see if we can get that done. Alright, so I got 12 thrusters worth in my inventory. So I think I'm going to put 3 right here. Some forward thrust. Put those guys there. I want to put a couple more on the side. I don't know if I can put them in right now. Let's see. I don't remember if I have thruster damage on or not. I'll leave the 3 for now. I want to put the battery in and put some more armor plating on top. But I'll put my forward thrusters. Go ahead and turn you guys. Do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I do have upgradable thrusters on, so I might just leave it with these simple ones. And then I need my side-to-side thrusters, which I want to put on once I put that new battery in. The sun's going down. So do 5 and then... Okay. So I was able to fit everything I need. And you're not going to let me place you. That's fine. Put you there. Put that second very powerful battery in here. And with that, we should be able to put plating on the top. Alright, there we go. So we got forward thrust, reverse thrust, upward thrust, and we need side to side thrust. So I think what we'll do, so 1, 2, can't put you there. One, 2. That's 2 for each side. There we go. So we got 2 for each side. Forward, launch, all that good stuff. So it should be okay for now. So we'll go ahead and go into here. We'll make a group. So off. Large, all good. Minor thrust. Save. That's the basics, really. I'm gonna want more forward thrust. But that works for now. And then we'll clear you. I want to put a connector and some conveyor tubes onto our large cargo. That way we can charge this guy up. So do 1, 2, 3. And then if we can get a connector built. And speaking of battery charging, I gotta charge myself. Let's see if we can build gyroscopes. So I'm gonna do 2 of the small ones. Queue the items up. Cool beans, and then we'll slap a connector on the back of this guy real quick. Hell yeah, there we go. So we have a connector. I don't know why it's red. Do I have to turn my batteries on? Oh. These don't come charged. The azimuth batteries don't come charged. Okay. That's a bit tricky. So, in that case, what we'll do is... I'm glad I caught that, actually. So, azimuth batteries do not come charged. So I need to make a battery. I'm gonna have to throw a temporary battery on this thing so that I can get the azimuth ones charged up. Come on, there you go. Okay, cool. So I'll throw this guy here for now. Because if you make a regular battery, it comes somewhat charged. And now we're good. Okay. So now we have some power. And I need to get my small gyroscopes. 2 of them. So that I can fly this thing. So 2 gyros to the cockpit. Make sure gyroscopes on. Cool beans. Okay. So we're running on this one battery, and we got to get connected before we're out of power. Eesh, this is gonna be tricky. So I think I'm gonna only turn on one of those. Turn you guys on, and then turn you on. Okay, so those are on. We should be able to... Oh, I always hate this part when you take this stuff out. Okay, so we're flying. So F, we got 14 minutes. Kind of zoom out. So it's flying, sort of. And we need to connect. There we go. Alright, so we got that. We want to bring the connector in. Switch lock. Ready to lock. And then... So we're locked up right now. We should be charging. Oh, that's the fun part. Okay, so minor thrust. But we have all these we need to turn off. And then off, 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 off. Okay, cool. So minor thrust. Save. And groups, we want to take minor thrust. Toggle block on off. It's off. Cool beans. So we should be charging. Current input is 1 megawatt. Output, we shouldn't be outputting. Unless it's the gyroscopes. That's fine. Leave those. So now our little miner here is charging its batteries. And I'll probably leave this one on top here. It's already there, and you can't get your power cells back whenever you grind things down, so that will stay. It did fly. So, not too bad. So far, this is our miner. We have 156,000 liters. Alright, I got some extra batteries built. Few more batteries because apparently our miner is going to be taking all of our juice. So now is when things are going to get a little bit interesting. I was going to put drills on, but hold on, check this out. So there's two drills here. There's the drill and there's the azimuth drill. I've never used the azimuth drill before. Takes a little bit more components. But I'm curious. I want to see what the azimuth drill is about. So, why is it looking so small? That's weird. It says small grid, so we'll see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. We'll do 7 because I want to see what this drill is all about. Look at this stuff. Process. I want to do. So we'll do. Let's see. We'll come out 2 from there. And that'll be the first drill, and then we're gonna do 3 across and 2. We'll see. Oh man, I really want to know what this azimuth drill is all about. Production's done, so we'll do 6. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Why is it so small? Oh no. That's too small. Okay, so I see what the azimuth drill is about. Okay, no, we're not doing that. That's too small. Too small. So that's like some stuff that you squeeze in between. So we'll do the regular drills. Small grid. There we go, we got 7. So we'll start. Do 1 on the front here like so. And then we're going to need some more of these. And then we'll do small conveyor tube. On each side. And then we'll do, oh man, one of my cats just took a dookie in the litter box right now and it smells absolutely horrendous. So do 1 here. And there. And that's gonna cover the sides. Oh yeah, definitely. That's great. Okay. And then it looks ridiculous. It's fine. Oh, I'm gonna reinforce it with some blocks, but let's see. We kind of want to offset these guys. And luckily, let's see. So I'm trying to. So if I come out and then do an angle, and then come up. So if I do this, and do the same thing on this side, so we block up and then we need motors, that's fine. And so if we do that with a drill on top of those, and that should clear these thrusters here. Should is the key word. But I might end up adding some more. Let's see. But for now, that should work. Should clear. Down here, we're pretty good. But down here, if we do let's see. So if we do two, and we might be able to stick another drill underneath here. So we gotta do one more. Put this drill here. Of course we need motors. Come on. There we go. That should cover our areas for now. It's a very roughed in design. But I think we might be able to put a thruster in. So we'll clear those real quick. Grab two more thrusters. I think we might be able to fit. Let's see. So I don't know if I have the steel plates for this. So if we do that and then a thruster here. Same thing on this side. There we go. What we want to do is make sure minor thrust off, off. Select those and then save. Then groups should stay saved. And then block tools, drill. Cool. So we should be good for the most part. We'll go ahead and build this block up right here. And put some lights on this thing, and we should be pretty golden for the most part. Hopefully it'll work. I'm not sure. I hope so. So light. Start with interior lights. Do about 1, 2. Put them right here and right. There. And then see if we can fit some spotlights. So spot lights. And should be able to fit them right there. One here. And one there. Cool beans. And then last but not least, we want an azimuth ore detector. Because they're insane and they're amazing. So or azimuth ore detector. We'll do a small one, of course. It'll take a minute. So we'll let that thing run up. And so far, we have good lift. The side by side, it's kind of iffy. We'll see how this thing flies. Got 3 up there, and then so we got 5 forward thrust, and we'll see how it flies. But I think actually, before we go, because I have the blocks for it, we'll do so we got this bottom section here. Let's go 1, 2. Put these guys in as well. And then ore detector. We'll put right about there. So we got an ore detector, we got all of our thrusters, got some lights. So into the cockpit. Thruster miner off, off, thruster miner, save, and then ore detector. There we go. 13 minutes. Get out of here. "22 minutes, stored power 3." Ah, yeah. This thing's not even close to stored power. Okay. I mean, it flies. We'll give it that much. The side to side is much to be desired. Yeah, it's I mean, I guess it works. Kind of. Side to side needs some work. Forward and aft also needs some work. Upward lift is golden, but pretty much everything else needs some work. I think what I'm gonna do is turn these guys off. Just to kind of even things out. I mean, it works. I think it needs pretty much side to side, forward and aft thrusters a little bit more. But I mean, it works. And it's also dark, so I don't really feel like flying around too much. But, you know, it kind of works. The gyroscopes are very strong, but I want some better thrust. And I think I'm going to do the upgrades. That's going to be the next episode. I'll try to... Need some more lights. Okay, so it needs a little bit more work. Some more thrusters around it. And then it should be good. I think what I'm going to do, because I have a mod for improved thruster power, I'll probably do that. But I'm going to add more side-to-side thrusters. I'm going to get rid of this battery here, which I'm actually going to do right now, because it's not doing anything. And then I'll add some more side-to-side thrust. I don't know why those are still on. It's fine, I guess. put some more forward thrust, reverse thrust, side to side thrust, and we should be good to go mining once the sun comes up. But we've made progress. It's ugly, but it works. Kind of. It doesn't really work, but we'll see if it works. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned.